You're tuning in to Pocket Change.
As the pace of people's lives has sped up, an increasing number of people are choosing natural therapy and green therapy. Traditional Chinese medicine is natural therapy that has gradually grown popular in Australia. There are 5 universities in Australia offering traditional Chinese medicine as a field of study. The number of students who have opted for traditional Chinese medicine as their chosen major has increased 3 times in the last 10 years, totaling 377 this year. This includes local students who make up 60% of total and 40% who are international students. The Sydney Institute of Traditional Chinese Medicine School offered opportunity for students to study traditional Chinese medicine. Its CEO Yifang Yang explained why traditional Chinese medicine has become popular in Australia.
I think more and more people choose TCM consultation and treatment. I think nowadays people would prefer natural therapy, and within the natural therapy, traditional Chinese medicine is one of the most common used and effective treatment. Nowadays, people would like to go back to natural healthy life rather than use too much chemical medicine.
Okay. Now, more local students are studying traditional Chinese medicine. It's a cultural connection, so for many students who are not of a Chinese background, traditional Chinese medicine is more difficult to learn. Helen Ifstatu is a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner who shared her story to illustrate the reason why she chose to study TCM.
Myself not being from a Chinese background, why I studied, before that I was doing I'm a kinesiologist, practicing kinesiologist, and for me it made sense because I was using the 5-element theory, using the points, but of course not needling, but using acupressure, and for me it took it to the next level, and it was interesting for me to further my studies and combine the two together. But for me, what drew me into acupuncture as well was my mum. She got quite ill, and of course, they told her she would never walk again, but with the help of acupuncture, she was able to walk again. And for me, it sort of made a lot of sense, and it made me want to study and learn more about Chinese medicine.
University of Technology in Sydney was the first university in Sydney to open the traditional Chinese medicine courses. Each year, nearly 100 students graduate from TCM major. David Watt is a university teacher who has taught acupuncture for a couple of years. He believes that TCM will attract more people in the future.
I think more and more popular. I think it's getting more popular to study. There's more clinics opening up all the time. But yeah, I think it's becoming more accepted in the general public as well, that acupuncture, Chinese herbal medicine works. They may not exactly understand why yet, but I always say to a lot of skeptics that the best thing is, well, you have to experience it, come to understand it, and talk to people who live it, educate the general public about what this what Chinese medicine involves. Specifically, I think it's also important to educate them about the different paradigm that Chinese medicine is practiced under. So that means the culture, the language. If we can sometimes translate it into modern terms, it's good. But I think it's actually more important to explain to them basically what Chinese medicine, what the approach of Chinese medicine is, and to get them to understand. In the same way they might understand how Panadol works, and we can say, well, this is how this herb may work for you, but we just have to start to manipulate the language, not manipulate, but just change the language into the Chinese medical terms rather than modern medical terms.
Compared to acupuncture, natural herbal is now facing more problems. The lack of government regulations and the increasing number of advertisements by the manufacturers have created an impression to the common public that natural herbal remedies are inherently safer and cheaper than the conventional medicine. However, those natural herbals have some problem with unknown remarks and exaggeration of their feature. Dr. Yu Jiening is an occupational trainee in the School of Public Health of Sydney University. She believes that herbal medicine still has some shortcomings.
Herb it tastes very bad. It's hard to swallow. That's very bad for me. And second, the theory needs to be improved. It's very hard to understand. Although the doctor can say a lot for just pain in the stomach, but the patient they cannot understand. So the theory needs to be improved. It's not like Western medicine. It's either yes or no, and it still needs machines and other technologies, for example, biochemistry, to help diagnose so many diseases.
Increasing number of students has chosen to study acupuncture in the TCM field. In contrast, attitude toward hypermedicine is entirely different matter, as hypermedicine still need more specific reform. 小然鱼 Pocket Change